Hey guys, welcome back to a really quick Ninjago news update here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves a few statements made by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt over on Twitter in response to questions about Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. Like I said, we are going to be discussing a few different questions in today's video. The first one is not so much of a question, but it does confirm the return of a pretty awesome Ninjago storyline trope that a lot of us are familiar with, and it's something that a lot of us love. Somebody tweets out, "Shout out to Lloyd for creating quite possibly the worst disguise ever," showcasing his Ninjago crystallized mechanic disguise. Doc Wyatt replies, "You're going to see an even worse disguise from someone in Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. So yeah, while not the most groundbreaking piece of news ever, I do think it is pretty funny that Ninjago is sticking with this trope of having the characters wear horrible disguises and somehow having them work, at least for a while. In fact, we also saw this during Dragons Rising Season 1, where some of the ninja team members, notably Lloyd and Aaron, disguised themselves as Imperium citizens in order to infiltrate Imperium itself. So once again, we are sticking with the classic trope of disguises being used by the ninja, and not so great disguises at that. And I think that's awesome. Now, the second piece of information that we have here is a little bit more interesting, and I'll probably save a lot of my more in-depth thoughts for a future video, but somebody else asks, "Hey, is Lloyd the only Source Dragon conduit, or can anyone be one too?" Doc Wyatt replies, "Lloyd is not the only conduit that has ever existed, but not everyone can just be a conduit." So yeah, like I said, I will probably save a lot of my more in-depth thoughts for a whole other video, but to me this screams first Spinjitzu Master bloodline only, or maybe even those that possess elemental powers of creation. Because outside of Lloyd, what other characters have interacted closely enough with a Source Dragon to be a conduit? In my opinion, only the first Spinjitzu Master, who we know did have ties to the Source Dragons from way back in the day, and it would make sense since the first Spinjitzu Master and Lloyd are related. Maybe only the Garmadon bloodline could interact with the Source Dragons and become a conduit to their power. That would make sense to me. And if that's the case, maybe even Wu or Garmadon himself could also possess the power of a Source Dragon, in the same way that we saw Lloyd possess their power during Dragons Rising Season 1. And the idea that Doc Wyatt even knows the answer to this, something tells me that will be an important question that will be asked at some point down the line. Again, I feel like maybe it's the Garmadon bloodline only, but only time will tell. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Just had some really quick tweets to discuss, nothing really super crazy going on here, but still news nonetheless. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.